Good evening. Wanted to share with you, take a moment to share with you some updates about things that are emerging and happening here at Trinity United Methodist Church. And of course, all of this doesn't just affect us, it affects our greater community. But we want to make sure we're clearly communicating with you so you understand what's happening. Perhaps some of you read a newsletter that came out this afternoon, or you received a phone call with some of the same information. We received word from our Bishop, Tracy Malone of the East Ohio Annual Conference today that she and our conference leadership are highly recommending that churches suspend worship, really suspend larger gatherings of people for the next couple of weeks, which will, for our church, include the next two Sundays, March the 15th and March the 22nd. And so we will not have worship services or Sunday school those 2 weeks. We are also going to be having our preschool and daycare closed, along with the Orrville City Schools, which will be closed for the next 3 weeks. So you can see this is having a great impact on really everyone. Our desire, of course, at times like this would be to gather together and to come together. And I know this is difficult because we'd like to be able to share stories and talk with one another, lean on one another. But I do want to encourage you to find ways in smaller group settings to do some of those things, to have family conversations in your home, to perhaps even gather with a small group that you're part of, and at least stay in touch and share with each other how this is all affecting one another so we can pray for each other and encourage one another. I am planning to send out some materials, hopefully either this evening or tomorrow, to guide you this weekend as you might engage in a time of worship around our theme. We're continuing in our worship series, The Walk, Adam Hamilton's book. And our spiritual practice this week just happens to be serving others. And I can only imagine there's going to be a ton of opportunities for us to engage in the coming days, in the coming weeks. And so I want to encourage you to be thinking about that, praying about that, having your eyes open to how you might make a difference in the lives of others. So look for that resource to come out. But again, our basic message at this point is to stay home if you're sick, continue to wash your hands, to keep an eye out for the well-being of not only your family, but perhaps neighbors and others that you care for. Check in on them. We want to be the hands and feet of Jesus at this time. And we don't know how long this will last, but we will be adaptable, we'll be flexible through all of this, and continue to be the light of Christ in the world. So thank you for your ministry, your mission in the world, our mission in the world together as the church, and we look forward to carrying that out together. God bless all of you. Take care.